Ahoy, boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen, and internet people of all kind. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. I say a lot. I'm trying to stop. I apologize. I can hear myself doing it. It's my I'm thinking noise. I can't help doing it. I'm trying to stop. I apologize. But welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. We just killed this dragon guy. We're in the Gaia's Cliff, whatever the frick the name of this place is. Going into the crater. We just killed the dragon, saved the game. Onward to... Oh, more dragons. Jeez. Onward to plot and other wonderful things inside the crater of death. The wound of the planet makes it sound dirty, but what are you going to do? Here we go. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be plot. It's going to be all of the things that you always wanted in a game and never really cared to admit. Well, you did admit it, didn't you? I mean, to yourself at night, you're like, God, I really wish this game had a crater, and I wish it had some plot, and I wish it had a teenage boy with a gigantic sword. All the things you wanted. This game's got it, and we're probably going to see it in a bit. Well, here's your teenage boy with a big sword. And your teenage girl with the giant fists. You know, all the things that you really wanted. Jesus Christmas. Who the fuck is this guy? Just die, dude. Don't you know nobody likes you? For friggin' Christmas. Here, my girl with her friggin' boom fists to pump you in the face. Oh my lord, how many hit points do you have? Just die. For crying out loud. And who the hell knows life? Apparently nobody. Apparently Sid's the one who's got the life materia on him. Anyway. Hell, that was unexpected. Dragon armlet. Great. That does me really good after the fight that I needed the dragon armlets. Oh well, whatever. At least we killed him after he freaking hosed us, but whatever. Anyway, we're off to the crater. This is the last bit. As long as I don't get any more fights with dragons. Fuck. Jesus Christ. This is the real slow part, but it looks pretty, so pay attention. If you're not watching, if you're doing something else, now's the time to walk back to your screen. Take a look at my screen. Take a look at the video that you're watching on YouTube. It's going to get pretty for a minute. Enjoy. I won't talk over it, but here we go. An old crater. Something fell out of the sky and crashed down here, leaving a scar on the planet. This is the scar that the planet is trying to heal. This is the place where Genova came down on a meteor and smacked the planet in the face. And that planet has been trying to heal itself ever since. This is it. This giant gusher in the center is all the Mako energy, not Mako energy, the life stream energy. I guess it's technically also Mako here. Yes, I am. I told you that like 2 hours ago. Thought you would remember it, but whatever. That's the life stream energy spewing forth, trying to heal the wound. Obviously, it's not working very well, but there you have it. There you are. Poor guy. Just walked straight off that cliff. Poor bastard. Boop. Where are you going? I hit up. Final Fantasy controls, strike again. Go. No. What are you doing? There we go. Fuck, that took forever. Save the game because why not? The famous rule of RPGs, save early, save often. Oh, where am I going? I gotta go this way anyway. So, save early, save often, save every chance you get. Sticking with it, even though we just saved. That's... Love the EO music in this game. Ha 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 ha. Nobody's laugh will be better than, but I'll be the one who gets it. Will you though? That land is no one's. The reunion will take place. They will all gather here. Yeah, we'll see. Don't worry about it. I have it on good good terms that we will definitely succeed. We need to cross when the wind calms. All right. So wait and jump through later. Nobody's laugh beats Kefka's laugh from Final Fantasy VI/3. It just doesn't get any better than that. It's the evilest thing ever. And not only that, but I really love his music for it too. It's a Congo line of people in black suits. It's like a funeral Congo line. Only weird and awkward. Well, I guess a funeral Congo line would be weird and awkward. So it's pretty much the same thing then. Yeah. Whew. Starting to get that under control. I have good times and I have bad times with it. We're fighting a battery. Like you do, you know? When you're walking down the street and a battery jumps out and attacks you. You do what you can. You just punch it in the face, you pull out your giant spear, and you stab it in the neck. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It's not really that weird, guys. I don't know why you're freaking out. But it is what it is. So I'm recording this on my computer. Oh, it's on Steam. I'm not stealing anybody. I'm recording on my computer through the game DVR thing on Xbox. And they have these groups I just found out. They have like retro game groups. And they have all these like things that you need to be in them. And apparently there's this retro game group because obviously I'm playing Final Fantasy VII and it recognizes that I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. So it says, hey, you should join this group. But there's no cursing. You have to have a mic. You can't, like, we're achievement hunting and all these different specifics to be in this group. So I requested to be in the group and I got denied. I requested to be in a bunch of groups. That's the only one that I've heard back from. But I don't know. I have not heard of this in any way, shape, or form before this. So I have no idea how it works. I don't know. Kaiser no Hawaii. That would be really great if it didn't suck. So I mean, I'm not really that upset. I don't really watch my mouth. I apologize if that offends you. I apologize, but I don't. Anyways, I find it funny. It has like 700 members, and I for shits and giggles, there you go. See, I already did it. I already broke it. For shits and giggles, I requested to be added, and I think I got denied. So, I'm kind of hurt, but I guess I'm kind of not. I mean, it's not gonna change my name in any way, change my life in any way, shape, or form. I wasn't a member of it yesterday. Wasn't a member of it 20 minutes ago. Won't be a member of it 20 minutes from now. So. I just think it's funny. I didn't know that there's actually a lot of groups on here. I don't own an Xbox. I've never owned any Xbox paraphernalia or just not an Xboxer. The only consoles that I really subscribe to are Nintendo and PlayStation. It's not like I dislike the Xbox. It's just never really had a reason to buy one. There was never a game that was like, this is the one that I want and I have to buy an Xbox for it. My friend David has an Xbox and we play it all the time. So I don't have anything against it. I don't think they like suck or anything. I'm not like a Super Nintendo or PlayStation fanboy. I think all Xbox fanboys suck or anything like that. I just never bought one. But I do have Windows on my computer because I generally dislike Macs. I will say that, state it, and own it. So all Windows gaming stuff has now been put under the Xbox brand, and so Windows 10 has this Xbox app. And under here, I'm looking through it, and there's a whole bunch of groups you can join, and like Xbox Live, and all this stuff that you can kind of link to through this Xbox app, and not actually own an Xbox. I don't own an Xbox. I don't have Xbox Live. I don't have any of those things, but there's a bunch of stuff here that you can kind of, I guess, get into, which I guess is pretty cool. I didn't know that existed, to be perfectly frank. The only thing that you do if you get screwed up, if you walk into the electric bolts or whatever, and you get hosed by that. The only ooh, shit, he's here. This is the end for all of you. Cheeky bastard. This is the end. This is the end of the innocence. Dun, 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 dun. You guys remember that song from the 80s? I do. That song was awesome. Freaking listen to the shit out of that song. Our purpose is to deliver the black materia to our master. Who's we? Who's talking? Somebody else on this channel? Hey. Hey. Hey, guys. Guys. Come on. Why does the camera keep moving? Come on. Those who carry the Genova cells. Master. This is so annoying. Come on. Go faster, plot. Oh no. We got hosed. Boom, 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 boom. It's Genova. That evil bitch. So she, I don't remember if you remember the one that we fought in, woohoo. But she's the exact, the one that, helps if I complete sentences, right? The one that we fought in the ancient city when Eris was getting hosed. That one was all water-based. This one's all fire-based. So if you've got the fire ring and you remember to equip it, which I didn't do, it helps. But I didn't do it, so we're just gonna punch her in the face. Ooh, regen, somebody's. So what really helps is Aqualung. If I remember correctly, that should. But she does get a shit ton of friggin' attacks. She's a bitch. Every time you fight Genova, it's a pain in the ass. Especially the last one, the one where you're actually in the crater and trying to hose her dead. She's such a bitch. And then if you really pwn her, if you really just absolutely destroy her, she makes the end of the game even harder. So it's just a double-edged sword. I'll just punch her in the face. Who is the one with restore all? Is that or Sid? I can't remember can't remember which one of my team members I gave the oh, there it is. But whatever. Okay, good talk. That mutes you, but obviously we couldn't get muted because white wind, sure, because of Atifa's ribbon, so it didn't do anything. If you're curious what was supposed to happen there, that was it. Trine? Does Trine do more damage than Aqualung? Death, Comet, Barrier, M Barrier, Demi 2. She gets so many attacks. It's just one after another, after another, after another. This fight sucks. All Genova fights sucks, but I repeat myself because I've said that many times before. So you don't know anything but Aqualung, so you can cure to everybody, and you can put Big Guard back up. Hopefully help us host to Yaz. Yeah, yo. Crunch. Oh, that's right. Every time Cloud comes up, I keep thinking it's Sid, and it's not. Oh, screw it. Everybody just attack for a while. We're winning this pretty fairly, so. Sorry, my phone is ringing. I'm getting text messages. I have a hot dinner date this evening at some super swanky, fancy restaurant that my friend got reservations at because he really wants to go. He was watching this YouTube series Chef's Kitchen. And, oh God, just reminded me of a story. My friend was watching, he really likes this YouTube series called Chef's Kitchen. And they do this really artsy kind of about the best chefs in the world and all these other stuff. So it's a really good show. You should watch it. Genova cells. That's what this is all about. The Genova reunion. No, not Sephiroth. You mean this whole time it wasn't Sephiroth we've been after? No. I'll explain later. Right now, the only thing I'm thinking about is beating Sephiroth. Not going to happen, Cloud, but the real Sephiroth is here. It's both incredibly wicked and cruel, but it's releasing a powerfully strong and from deep within the planet's wound. A powerfully strong will from deep within the planet's wound. Black Materia. Back in our hands. Now all I have to do is defeat Sephiroth and I'll be the end of it. Let's just leave. Take the Black Materia any further. Why don't we just give it to someone to hold on to? Smart. Give it to you. Okay. Dan, the pressure's on you. Yep, don't fuck it up, Barret. I'm giving it to you because you're an angry black man and I don't trust anything more. Anybody else should be able to kick the shit out of me. So whatever it is, don't give it to me. Anyway, so Chef Kitchens, whatever, my friend found this restaurant and he really wants to go. So we make reservations and I'm looking up Chef's Kitchen and I realize that I know a lady who worked on that show. A long time ago, I did a pilot for... Ow, that hurt. I did a pilot for a lady... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did a pilot for... What's his name? The guy who did... Oh, Christmas. What's his name? He did... Why on earth can't I remember that guy's name now? He did the OC, and then he did Glee, and then he's doing Feud coming up. Ryan Murphy. He did American Crime Story and all this other stuff. One of the most horrible human beings I've ever had the displeasure of working for. Like, you hear about those people who they get a little bit of power and it goes to their head and then they think they're God's gift to everybody. That is Ryan Murphy. It's unbelievable. He was one of the worst human beings I've ever had the displeasure of working for in my entire life. There was one time we went on a location and we were filming at this house and we broke for lunch and then moved during lunch. So we moved locations during lunch. Well, Ryan Murphy decided that he wanted to go shopping at lunch. So he left, just bounced to go shopping. We set up, we went to lunch, we moved locations, we set up, and then we just sat there for 2 hours waiting, us and all the actors and everybody, the DP, the producers, everybody, just sat there and waited for 2 hours for Ryan Murphy to get back from shopping so that we could rehearse the scene and actually figure out what the hell we're actually trying to shoot. And by the time that he showed up, the sun had set, and we had to completely rearrange the script, and he was just like, I don't really give a shit, deal with it. And if there's this place called Video Village, which is where all the monitors are, so that the producers and all that other stuff can see what's going through the camera. And it's called Video Village, and it's where everybody hangs out. And since Ryan Murphy would hang out at Video Village, me being in the camera department, we're kind of in charge of Video Village and hooking up Video Village and making sure Video Village is working. If I would go to check to see that the monitors worked, I would get asked kindly to leave. Hey, if you don't need to be here, you need to be not where Ryan Murphy is because he doesn't like anybody who doesn't need to be here around him. And he would look at you, and then he would talk to his assistant, and his assistant would go tell you to leave. What a dick. What a total dick. Point is, on that pilot, I worked with a lady who I'm not going to say her name because, it doesn't matter. This is personal. She was in the camera department, and I found out that she is the second unit DP for Chef's Table, the Netflix series. And it made me watch that. I watched the first 3 episodes of this is the whole Zach thing. I should probably not be talking about friggin' Chef's Table through the middle of this. Zagan, hey you're saying. Anyway, so I'll finish up my story real quick. I found out she's the second unit DP. I can't watch the show the same. It's a really anticlimactic ending to the story, but I found out she was like my superior on the show, but she wasn't really that great. And apparently she just jumped up the ranks to be a second unit DP. She was like a camera assistant, and now she's like a second unit DP. And it just really makes me it really makes me upset that somebody who was that big of a dick get promoted and get all of this opportunity to do something great. And it's just kind of, I mean, it's complicated, but I remember her being an absolute bitch to me, and it's one of those things where you see somebody who treated you poorly get treated well, and you're like, why? I don't know that they deserve it. And I'm sure she does deserve it. I'm sure she's very talented and whatever, but to me personally, she was mean to me. So it was weird when I found that out and then was watching the show with my friend. I remembered all the heat of the fire, the pain in my body. Oh, is that so? You are just a puppet. You have no heart and cannot feel any pain. How can there be any meaning? I have shown you reality. What you remember, that is the illusion. Cloud just shrugs. I don't care, buddy. I'm still going to kill you dead. I don't want to understand. I just want to kill you. So this is where Cloud... So Sephiroth in this scene is showing Cloud what actually happened, which is where you find out about Zack, and Cloud's tale of whatever is starting to... kind of starting to fall apart. And Sephiroth is saying that 5 years ago, you were constructed by Hojo piece by piece right after Nibelheim was burnt. A puppet made of vibrant Genova cells, her knowledge and the power of Mako. After an incomplete Sephiroth clone, not even give her a number. That is your reality. And Cloud just shrugs. So the thing about it is that Cloud's story doesn't really connect. Doesn't really line up with the events, because Tifa's like, but, well, yeah, I remember you not being there, and I remember this, and I remember it differently than you told me, but Sephiroth's story doesn't really line up either, because Tifa does remember her and from her childhood. So it's all kind of weird. None of it really makes any sense. This is one of those points in plot twists awry at the moment. Just skipping through it because Sephiroth is trying to confuse you and lead you down a different path that isn't the real true path. You never had a name, kid. Shut up, Sephiroth. You still don't understand then. Evil laugh. More evil laughs. But there's no way he would know. I'm just trying to skip through this. Sephiroth is born of Genova cells, and he is trying to convince Cloud that he's the same, but he's not. Picture Zack, Tifa, Sephiroth. This is lending credence to Sephiroth's story. Cloud's getting more confused. Just as I thought. The picture was a fake. 5 years ago, I painted it to inspect the reactor. I was 16. The Toad hadn't changed at all. What did I do? Oh, yeah. I went to Tifa's room. There I looked in the drawers. This all changes based on what you actually do in the flashback, by the way, which is a cool little fact. Because that was my first mission after becoming first class in Soldier. Soldier, first class. When did I enter Soldier? It doesn't make any sense. All the things in my brain. So what's actually going on is Cloud's memory is being affected by the fact that he was injected with Genova cells. But that's obscuring his memory. But he was actually born. He's a real life person. He has a childhood with Tifa. But his memory is being altered by the fact that he was injected with Genova cells and Mako when he joined Soldier and when he got back to Midgar and all the other things. And anyway, Sephiroth's up there. All of the Mako energy. This is the Promised Land. Unfortunately, the Promised Land has eyes. Something's in there. It's moving. See? Promised Land doesn't have eyes. Weapon. Then it really does exist. I didn't even believe it. What does it mean? It means a monster is going to come and punch you in the face. That's what it means. You're about to get your shit fucked up. That's what it means. Are Cloud and the others alright? But what's up with that? One little piece of materia destroyed the planet? Yep. What the? Barret, don't do it. Barret. Barret. Barret, don't do it. Don't do it. Barret. Pay attention to reason, man. Get your senses together. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Barret charges in. Get him all fired up. It's all a lie. Barret, it's all a lie. Don't pay attention to her. She's not real. Uh-oh. Everybody else got wasted, passed out drunk. Oh, these guys are a bunch of lushes. I got a bad feeling about this. It's the start to all good plot twists. When somebody says, I got a bad feeling about this, you know some shit's about to go down. Better leave things to me and get out while you still can. Shit's about to get real, kids. I don't think that. I don't think so. This is where the reunion is happening, where everything begins and everything ends. Cloud! Hey, we're here to help you. I don't need help. All I need is a 6-pack. Wait, that's a totally different story. Barret. Give me the goods. It's safe. I have it. I'll take it from here. Give me the black materia. No, don't. Barret! Son of a bitch, I gave it to you so you wouldn't give it back to me. You had one job. And then apparently Cloud develops the ability to fly because reasons. And just friggin' pieces out. Cloud's having serious introspective problems. This is perfect. Hojo's getting off. Hojo thinks Cloud's a clone too, but he's not. You mean only a failure made it here? Hey, watch your mouth, shithead. Punch you in the neck. Anyway, yeah, here. Apparently Cloud develops the ability to fly. Because reasons. He's a Sephiroth clone I collated after the real Sephiroth died 5 years ago. Jenova cells and Mako, with my knowledge and skill, have been combined with science and nature to bring him to life. Ho, ho, ho. I'm not wild about the failure part, but the Jenova Union theory now has been proven. You see, even if Genova's body is dismembered... See, now this is an important part, so you should pay attention instead of just listening to me ramble. Even if Genova's body is dismembered, it will eventually become one again. That's what is meant by the Jenova reunion. I've been waiting for the reunion to start. 5 years have passed, and now the clones have begun to return. I thought the clones would begin to gather in Midnar, where Jenova is stored, but my predictions were not entirely correct. Jenova itself began to move away from the Shinra building. Because the heart and soul of Jenova is not the body. But being the genius that I am, I soon figured it out. You see, it was all Sephiroth's doing. Sephiroth is not just content to fuse his will into the light stream. He wants to manipulate the clones himself. Yes, that was how it got started. I wondered where the clones were going, but I never couldn't figure it out either. The one thing that I did notice at Sephiroth was at their final destination. Yep. I wasn't pursuing Sephiroth. I was being summoned by Sephiroth. No, he just called you on the phone. He rang you up. Said, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You want to get some lunch?" Maybe. I'm here, and I brought you the black materia. Show yourself to me. Some really cool scenes are coming up, so... So we finally meet again. And this is where Sephiroth has been staying the whole time. There he is. The real, true Sephiroth. So he is here. Yes, they will be diffused into the live stream, but gathered here. Cloud has the black materia. Sephiroth is going to summon meteor. Every single person's going to die. Oh my god, it's all over. Everybody run in panic. Yeah, we should get out of here, guys. I want you all to call with all to come with me. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Because screw this. Cloud, you really need to get your shit together. You made it angry. Sephiroth goes down to get buried deep into the crater, and the planet gets upset. Those four, if you can see, one is ultimate weapon, one is diamond weapon, one is emerald weapon, and one is ruby weapon. And in the actual original Japanese version, those FMVs of diamond and ruby did not exist. All of that was added post United States release. Oh no, clouds all lost and shit. Sorry, I just popped my knuckles on my hand. It was pretty loud. I apologize. Cloud, where are you? I'm in Bermuda, getting a tan with Merlin from The Sword and the Stone. No, the animated one, not that BBC one. I didn't know what to do. I was always like that. Oh, lordy dordy. What's the matter? Oh, sorry. I just hit something on my desk and it made a whole bunch of things fall. Poor kid. So this is Cloud. He just got back from Midgar after all of the things went to shit. We'll tie this in. We'll see a video later that'll tie this into what's actually going on. Cloud's tripping balls. Tifa? Papa? Alright. I'm Cloud. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's been a while. What happened to you? Oh, nothing. I'm alright. Just, I'm fine, Losing my mind and caring. I don't know where this big sword came from or why I'm all wearing purple, but hey. I'm fine. 5 years and stuff and reasons and things. Yeah. It's been 7 years. You joined Soldier but quit after the Sephiroth incident, and now you're a mercenary. You told me a lot about what happened after you left Nibelheim, but something was wrong. I felt there was something strange about the things you talked about. All the things you didn't know that you should, and other things. You shouldn't know what you did. I wanted to make sure, but then I heard you were going far away, and didn't want that. So I didn't know what to do, so I thought I needed more time. And that's why I told you about the Avalanche job. I wanted to be with you and watch you. So she railroaded him into a job to blow up a Mako reactor, which was where we caught up with our heroes and tuned in. This is probably going to be a long episode. We're already at 35 minutes. I apologize, but you know, you only have so many opportunities to save the game. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, boop. Come on. Ding. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to end the episode here. Well, no, we're not. Who am I kidding? We can't stop it now. You'll be better soon. You've been asleep for a long time. I'm hungry. You're always hungry, Tifa. All you do is eat. I don't know how you keep that body with as much as you pizzas you consume on a regular basis. I actually knew a girl like that. Her name is Rachel in college. She would eat. Every time I saw her, she was eating. She was always eating stuff. She was skinny as crap, too. She had huge boobs, too. But that's an entire... the boobs beside. She was skinny, and she ate like a horse all the time. Don't know what happened to Cloud, either. Guess I shouldn't tell you not to worry. None of them... blah, blah, blah. Oh, P.S. By the way, that whole meteor thing happened. You were asleep for 7 days. Damn, I wish I could sleep for 7 days. I feel so well rested. At least in my head I would be. I feel as though if I slept for 7 days, there's two options. You either feel like you're deaf and like you need to go to sleep, or you feel like it's the best rest you ever got in your life and you feel epic. Oh, yeah, meteor. About that. By the way... yeah, we're all gonna die. Oh, shit, it's coming. Oh, well, that sucks. Do we have to give up? Don't know. Rufus, you orange-haired bastard. What are you gonna do to Cloud? Sephiroth's alter ego. Meteor's been summoned essentially, but it's all over now. So there's no need for you. Sorry, my phone's going off. Oh, Heidegger, you fat bastard. Execution. Yeah, we're gonna kill y'all. That sucks. You guys can kiss my grits. Well... it's like a dead man walking. Hey, you, shithead. Come here. I want to punch you in the mouth. If only I could get out of these cuffs. Come over there and strangle you with my big black hands. Alright, well here's the save, so we're going to save it and we're going to call it a day. This one's been a bit long. I thank you and apologize for paying attention to the whole thing. In the next one, we will break out of this seafaring town, out of the clutches of the evil Shinra company. We'll bust out and start busting heads. We're going to go track down Cloud and figure out what the hell happened. Which I'm sure you probably already know because this came out like 20 years ago. Anyway, until then, until the next episode, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tune in next time. I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.